How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another Monster Hunter World Iceborne stream. Today we're helping Kwip through the story mode. Kwip is getting through the Iceborne story for the first time, and we're going to make that much easier for her. You want to say hi? So jump in there with your strongest builds, and let's wreck these monsters super fast. That's the goal. I'm going to go ahead and grab my best loadout. Well, I don't know what my best loadout is. We can use anything we want, really. I'll start out with the hammer. I like the hammer a lot. You guys know that. Okay, so she's fighting Glavenus. We're going to kill Glavenus real fast. I doubt that would do it, though. I feel like we've done this before and there was no buffering. My internet's been really bad the last few days, by the way, guys. So last night, my internet just disconnected. I happened to not be in a stream when it happened, but it just disconnected and stayed disconnected for like a good 10 minutes. And then before that, we were doing the card opening yesterday on my other channel, and it just disconnected for like a minute, and then the internet connection picked back up. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it time for me to drop my internet provider? They've been terrible in my opinion. Although they're the only internet provider I've ever had, so I have nothing to compare them to. Maybe this is just common. General Disrack says, what inspired you to have the WAIFU in the live stream? Well, she's playing through the Iceborne story mode, and I thought it would just be a fun thing to do to help her through the story. Yeah. It's easier when you have people helping. HM says, Mom says you get no more gummy worms till you lose the pouchy wouchy little tummy wummy you got there, big guy. No dessert for such a chunky boy. It's actually funny you say that, Minx. I have my energy drink, and I have a bag of candy next to me. Got gummy worms, actually. So I have Lifesaver gummy sours, actually, right here, right next to me. All right. So Glavenus, huh? What did you say? I gotta lose the pouchy wouchy little tummy wummy. Fayed's going to bed in 5 minutes. Ah, that's too bad. Alright, there's Glavenus up here. We'll grab this northeast camp real fast. Who's your internet provider? It is Charter or Spectrum or whatever they're called now. And it has been pretty consistently inconsistent. It's like the internet's good for a little while, for like 3 months. The internet then goes bad and they have to replace my equipment. And then every time they replace my equipment, the guy who does the replacing, he says, oh yeah, you have the bad equipment. That's what they say every time. HM says, gummy sours, I'm jealous. Yeah, I don't know what it was. I was like really tired today, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to the store and I'm buying junk food. This rack says, Gameconomist has as much trouble with Wi-Fi as Wade does with water. I actually have my laptop hardwired. Same with my Xbox. So I should have no internet problems, but I don't know. I don't know, man. Could just be YouTube even. Don't forget that. Could be YouTube. Alright, we're coming in. We don't have any buffs, right? We'll put on the Temporal Mantle for now. Oh. So he's ready to be knocked into a wall. Oops. The answer to that question is yes. Everyone can grapple him, but if you grapple onto him in the same exact part together, one of you has to drop off automatically. The game will force you to drop off. Alright, we're just going to weaken up all his parts for the team. Somebody should knock him into that wall if possible. I might be able to do it. I'm nervous, though, because he's just not in quite the position I'd like. Yeah, I don't think I could knock him into a wall right there. Oh, I thought we had the head. Why don't you stream on Twitch? Asks Solution. Because I stream on YouTube. How's that for an answer? Man, I get that question so often. Yeah, I should just have it in my description or something at this point, because I get asked so often. Oh my gosh. Cat stream. We should get a internet camera, a laptop camera that we can disconnect, and have the cat sitting down. And the cats can be in the corner of the video. How's it going, David? He says, Switch Axe ZSD spam is kind of broken combined with Tool Specialist and Power Prolonger. Holy heck, why didn't I use this before? Oh yeah, were you testing that after yesterday's stream when I was doing the Tool Specialist secret? And we discovered, I don't know if you guys watched that one, we discovered that Tool Specialist secret is actually not bad. You get the mantles back so fast that is almost like, they're almost back to back. And Fan's Perspective was teaching us how there's actually a meal you can eat that makes it come back even faster. There's a new meal. I was going to make a video on this. There's a new meal that lets your mantles come back even faster, and it's pretty crazy combined together. Tool specialist and that meal. Can we get the cat girl research fund back? We can make a cat girl research. Yeah. Yeah. Let me finish this mount. Actually, I'll do it in a moment. Cat girl research. All right, here he is. One of the things I've been thinking about with mounts a lot is when you have him in this stage where he's just kind of standing there, I actually kind of prefer to not actually hit the monster, but to let my teammates continue to just kind of do damage for free, just like this, right? He's basically crowd controlled. It's very similar to being paralyzed. Look at this, see? It's very similar to being paralyzed, and then when they do enough damage, he falls over anyways. So yeah, that's something I've been thinking a lot about. Oh. That's odd. I thought I had the, I guess not. Alright, he moved out of the way of that last shot. What do you guys think is better? Tool Specialist Secret or Divine Blessing Secret? Ah, so close to grabbing that tail. Alright, let's change that to Cat Girl Research. I have a little text on the live stream that shows the latest donation, and my viewers have me change it to Cat Girl Research Fund. I normally just call it Snack Fund because I use it to buy the snacks. Nergigante says, "Hello, Gameconomist. Almost 100,000 subscribers. Congratulations, you deserve it." Thank you very much, man. Yeah, hopefully by the end of this month we have 100,000, and then I think I get a plaque from YouTube. I'm not sure. It's going to be exciting. I'm very excited. It's kind of it's a good milestone, I'd say. Oh no! Oh no! we are both competing to flint shot him, and we both turned him the wrong direction. I was just going to turn him into the back wall. Alright, second mount. Oops, I was supposed to hold on to him there. I recently made a build using Divine Secret as a meme with all the defense and health boost possible. It's quite satisfying. Yeah, it's almost not a meme though, you know what I mean? Like sure, the fight does take longer, but you can play more casually, and this is enjoyable in its own way. Especially since this is a very, very grindy game. Nope. Uh-oh. I'm still on. I got a tiny amount of stamina left. And he's down. So yeah, we just kind of held him there in the mount. And I think probably in solo play you definitely wouldn't want to do that. But in multiplayer I think it's actually kind of decent. Because, you know, monsters don't really use any of the powerful attacks when they've been mounted. They just use kind of like their gonna shake them off move. And that's it. Let's get this head wounded. Oh, I mean, let's get this back wounded. Speaking of which, somebody's using the spam on the zero-sum charge spam on the... Oh, darn it. I thought I was going to get a slide attack there. Somebody's using that zero-sum charge spam right now. I try to finish my sentence for once. See you later, Fayed. Waifu fun, waifu fun. Happy Big Sunday. How's it going, Party Sama? Is it Sama? Party Sama? Missed a few streams and had to rewatch them. Hope I haven't missed much. Just me ranting. About preachy things, probably. Lord Mo says, how's your day? Pretty good, yeah. It's a Sunday. It's hot outside, so I didn't go outside. So I decided I'd stay in and play games early. Everyone jump on! Oops, out of stamina. I got Master Rank 100. Nice. Yeah, it takes a while, doesn't it? Master Rank 100. It's a bit of a grind. Once you're there, the game feels significantly less grindy once you're there. It feels like now you're just kind of putting the builds together that you want. Oh yeah, this lady. I forgot about her. Grab these Raytheon footprints real fast. Alright, we'll wound the head. Oh! Did I actually wound the head? What happened there? Oh, it's gonna let me finish. Nice. Raytheon's still mad. I wish I had earplugs right now. Let's grab this real fast. Now, I wonder if we could actually drive Raytheon into... Oh, he's limping. He's in the capturable state, everyone. Jane, you could probably turn him. Oh, nope, apparently you can't. I wanted it. There you go. Alright. See, that was much faster.
Yeah.
How's it going, Humongous? Meltro says, good evening, everyone. Good news, everyone. Normal 3 might be the best casual scope ammo. Yeah, you know, I was testing it out. Did I test it out? I tested it out on only one heavy bowgun. I need to retest it again on the Nergigante heavy bowgun. You know, I was thinking about it I was driving today and I was thinking about it. The Styx heavy bowgun, it technically does have a large ammo clip and it does have built-in spare shot. Both of those things are really nice, especially if you think about it in terms of the sleep ammo ailment. But then I was thinking, you know, the normal ammo 3 clip is large enough on the Nergigante heavy bowgun that you don't really need spare shot anyways. Spare shot becomes less and less valuable the more ammo you have. And so if you're just building for straight damage, I was wondering actually if the Nergigante heavy bowgun ends up doing more damage because it has quite a bit more attack. Street Score wants to know which hammer we're using. This is the Nergigante, Master Rank Nergigante hammer. It's really nice. It has a large white sharpness bar and this is very useful. Does capturing give you more materials than slaying? You could argue that it does actually because it gives you the same materials as slaying, but is always faster to capture a monster. So since you're finishing in a shorter amount of time, this allows you to move on to your next quest sooner. So I would say it does. It's just not in the way that you would think. Let's go ahead and collect these mushrooms. We're getting closer to 4,000. Do the choice mushroom substrate. If you have Empress Weapon with Guts, you have 2 Moxie. What? Kara's posted a quest. Let's run over to this quest. Join quest. Available quests. Assign. Ah, let me in. Failed to join the quest. You should boot Terrorboy. No, don't boot Terrorboy. Oh, Terrorboy actually backed out. Wait, did you boot him or did he back out?
I didn't boot.
Oh, it's possible, you know. Oh, somebody else joined, General Tigrex. If you guys want, you can play and I could just do something else, but does it matter to you? What do you want? You want me to be in the...
Play, yeah.
Okay, so the 4th slot, I tell you guys what, the rules will be whoever is in last place, that's my spot. And Kwip gets to boot you. You got the boot. Now you get to know what it feels like to be me. I get to boot people like I'm king of the castle or something.
Power.
Yeah, it gets you get power drunk. Like you get to decide who goes and who stays. Matt says boomer juice. I've got my boomer juice. They were out of the flavor I like. I had to get a different flavor. Left the quest. Oh, you made a mistake. So what you did was you left. I'd done it before. You left on your quest before letting everyone ready up. And when you do this, I don't even know why they have that option. They shouldn't even allow that. Yeah, the game lets you leave, and essentially it boots everyone from the quest. Now we have to wait for this. Oh, and we're in. Perfect. I think it's the same team. Matt, Hunter, and D. Let's go up to the canteen. God Terror Boy says, help me get Ruiner Claws. Sad face. I'll post that Ruiner Gigante investigations, God Terror Boy. Straight says, I thought you said when you cap, you get extra rewards. I don't think I've ever said that, have I? I think that there's a lot of misinformation about capturing versus carving. What I've heard is that they give the same rewards. There's exceptions where you can eat certain meals or wear certain pieces of armor that will give you extra capture rewards, but I've been told that they do the same. The biggest difference between them is that you finish the fight faster when you capture. That's the biggest difference. Orion says, Capcom says wiggle the stick to reduce stun time, when in fact it doesn't, not in this game. I disagree, Orion. This is something I've tested many times in the Behemoth fights. So when you fight Extreme Behemoth, is it Extreme? No, when you fight either of the Behemoths, he has the move where he causes you to bleed in stage 3. And this is a knockdown when he does this. He throws you. And I've found if you wiggle the joystick, by the time he roars, you will be standing. If you do not touch the joystick at all, when he roars, you will still be laying on the ground. So to me, this is clear evidence that wiggling the joystick actually does reduce the time that you are stuck on the ground. It probably doesn't change it by a very large amount, but it does change it. Come on, do you really think that they would have a feature in the game that they advertise and then it strictly has no effect? You know, they just wouldn't go through the trouble of advertising it if it wasn't in the game. It doesn't make any sense. And then if it was just like a false thing, it's just kind of like, you know, it would just look poorly on them in their development. What happened to... My Raider Rider's gone. Alright, who needs it? Will you ever return to do Monster Hunter GU streams? It's not impossible, but right now I feel like all of the focus is around Monster Hunter World Iceborne, and frankly, there's a lot more content to make than I even have time for. So I don't see myself having time for Monster Hunter GU. Alright, let's get up there. This is basically what the majority of the audience demands, and I kind of have to follow that, you know, because part of this is for fun, but part of it's kind of like a business too, you know. You make the content that people are asking for. Okay, we got that net. Oh, I missed the red pit. We'll grab this red pit. You know what? I'm out of stamina. I'm not going to risk messing up the flint shot, so I'm just going to wound his head. I think that's a smarter move there. Oh, Matt, I just weakened the head. He's now enraged. Maybe I should have gone for that flint shot after all. He was going to enrage anyways. Oh, there's a mount. We're going to try and stay mounted on him as long as we can. Stacking the vines. Not the best time to be mounted on him, actually. He's ready for a charged attack. What is your favorite weapon? My favorite weapon is the heavy bowgun. And my second favorite is probably the hammer. I think I can probably say that pretty confidently at this point. You know, it used to be the hunting horn, but I just kind of discovered how powerful the hammer was at aerial attacks, and that's how I kind of decided I wanted to play it more. It wasn't something I really thought about too much either. It just kind of happened because I was having more fun, so I found myself grabbing it more often. Big fan of the heavy bowguns, though. Can't get enough of them. You know, my first weapon that I used in Monster Hunter ever was the lance. And if you think about it, the heavy bowgun has some lance-like features. For example, the ability to guard your opponent, right? So it's similar in some ways, but I like that the heavy bowguns are a little more complicated. One of the problems that I've always said about the lance is that you spend a lot of your time just using the triple high. Is it called the triple high thrust? I think it's called the high thrust, right? You just use it 3 times in a row. And this gets kind of repetitive, and there's nothing else to it. You just triple high thrust, counter guard maybe, power guard, dash attack. But with the heavy bowguns, you've got like all kinds of different builds. You got sticky ammo build, you got spread ammo, you got pierce ammo, you got normal ammo, you got elemental ammo types if you're fighting a monster particularly weak to elemental ammo types. You got to consider special ammo. You know, there's so much to it. And so it has some of the features of a lance, particularly the fact that the movement speed is slower, but also that you can guard incoming attacks. And yet it also has a ton of range. See, the lance, I feel like as a melee weapon, the lance kind of advertises itself as having a lot of range. After having played it for a long time, it doesn't actually feel that way. It doesn't feel like it has as much range as it claims, and part of that is because of its struggle with maneuverability. I know what everyone will say, well, the dash attack, but even with the dash attack, it's like you're either only using dash attacks all the time or you're moving really slow. Well, the heavy bowgun doesn't have this problem because although it also moves very slow like a lance, its bullets actually have a ton of range. You see what I'm saying? So the bullets on an actual heavy bowgun just have so much. Think of sticky ammo. You don't got to be anywhere near the monster and you'll be able to land an attack. So unlike the lance, the heavy bowguns actually do have a lot of range, right? No counterattack though. The lance is unique in its ability to counterattack. In fact, the nerf to the longsword's Foresight Slash has made the lance's counterattack feel more unique. I noticed that the other day when I was playing lance. I was like, oh wow! So now that the longsword is much harder to pull this off, having counterattack on the lance is actually cooler. I do hope that they buff the counter claw on the lance. I really believe it should be buffed. It should work on all attacks, not just physical attacks. I hope we see a patch come in and Capcom says something like fixed clutch claw to work on all attacks. It was bugged or something like that, you know. There was a bug that made it so that clutch claw, counter clutch, only worked on physical attacks. We fixed this, right? Even though it wasn't actually a bug. It was just how they designed it. I feel like developers do that. Have you guys ever noticed that? Sometimes when there's something in the game where everyone scratches their head like, why do they have it this way? The developers will come in, rebalance it, and then they'll say, oh yeah, it was an accident. It wasn't supposed to be that way. Yeah, I think that they actually like to do that to save face a little bit. We always meant it to be the way you guys told us it should be. Nice, good flint shot. Let's get over to the head. Let's get this big bang out. Did you, by any chance, make a build for Sword and Shield, and would you recommend playing with it? I have not made any Sword and Shield builds, in fact. Sword and Shield, as well as dual blades, are some of my least used weapons. And so you might find another YouTuber who's more of an expert at those weapons to get advice from for right now. I'm sure in the future I will have an opinion on them though. Let's go ahead and ground by the head. And we're going to smash his head. I am getting heavy bowgun builds out now though. I got my Soul and Reflection build out. I got my Pierce Ammo build out. Oh, he's roaring. And we'll have more builds on the way as well. I'm going to get them all posted and then work on the light bowguns as well. If you're good at the heavy bowguns, you're pretty much good at the light bowguns. They are very different from each other because just in one sense, they're an entire different list of weapons, so you have to learn each one, the ins and outs, and then there's various differences between the light bowguns and the heavy bowguns, but they're very mechanically similar to each other because you're basically just firing ammo. That's the main thing you do. Steven says, is the Diablo's Charge Blade still the best, or is the acidic Glavenus better? I believe it's the Gold Raytheon Charge Blade right now, is it not? The Gold Raytheon Charge Blade is best. Ah, he's not going to run into that. Please be paralyzed. Yeah, we got him. Oops, we hit him in the wing, not the head. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, he flint shotted him, but not really into anything. You gotta be pickier with the flint shot, I feel like. It's very easy to waste it because you get very excited to use it. You know what I mean? Like, oh man, I hope this works. But it's like, there's some pretty clear rules around what's going to work and what won't work for the flint shot. Like, that's gonna work. That's gonna work for sure. Oh, but is he gonna enrage now? So he waited too long and now he's enraged. I missed the roll once again. Why am I missing that roll? This guy's gotta be almost dead. There's 1,000 damage on its own. Ah, he's moving faster than me. Alright, let's go ahead. Well, you know what? We can do it on our Raider Rider. He's ready to be captured. Talking about light bowgun, I have the Ghost Odogaron tree. Is that any good? I've been debating whether or not the Odogaron light bowgun or the Nergigante light bowgun is better. And I suspect it's going to be Nergigante. You know, when I first started working on the Odogaron light bowgun, I didn't actually have the Ruiner Nergigante light bowgun yet. Dude, why is he not following the... He's right there, man. Raider Riders aren't always that smart. But yeah, when I started working on the Odogaron light bowgun, it seemed like the best one at the time. Now it's looking a little more like it's going to be the Nergigante. I could be wrong about that. Part of my suspicion why is because when Iceborne came out, it's not like they buffed peak performance, they didn't buff attack boost, they didn't buff agitator, whereas monster health went up and the attack values of every weapon went up. So your base attack, I feel, is more important than ever. And trying to adjust that with peak performance and attack boost, I feel like... I don't know. I don't want to say something that's not true, though. I just don't... I don't appreciate them as much. I never did like them that much. Peak performance, attack boost, and all that. Especially, especially peak performance, because it relied on you always having full health. And depending on what you were fighting, that just wasn't going to be consistent, you know. People would be like, oh, this is the meta hammer. This is the meta hunting horn. This is the meta, you know, they'd pick out a weapon. And I'd be like, well, what if you're fighting Lunastra? What if you're fighting Valhazak or some other monster that just has fast attacks that poke you for small damage? It's like you're rarely going to keep that peak performance up. And the fact that health regen is not as strong in Iceborne as it is in the base game, it's just going to make peak performance even less valuable. So, and then you have attack boost, and I feel like with attack boost, you probably should be focusing on crit eye after the nerf to max might and the nerf to weakness exploit. So attack boost, I feel, became less valuable. And then you have Agitator, and I think Agitator actually still kind of holds on because it's a mix of attack but also affinity and the fact that monsters are usually enraged now. Alright. So you're going to post the next one.
Okay.
Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Is it going faster?
Oh, yeah.
You probably have to talk to somebody at this point. Yeah, you got a cutscene. So she's in a cutscene. I don't know how long the cutscene lasts. I'm going to go ahead and join somebody else's thing while you're getting your story stuff done.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I think I'm fighting Volcana next.
You think you're fighting Velkhana next? We'll help Bowman here. We got the Electro Rod. Let's use that. Wait. We got a better one than that now, don't we? Wait, Terrath Hammer Sleep. What? Here, Ruinous Perdition. We'll use the lance. Sean says, I just watched your heavy bowgun videos. You don't use the Baleful Knight Pierce heavy bowgun. Is that because Elementless is no longer good in Iceborne? The reason I don't use it is because it lacks the paralysis ammo, and I value the paralysis ammo quite a bit, especially since I pretty exclusively play in multiplayer. So that's the main reason. You could still build Baleful Knight if you want. Valstrax versus Ruiner Nergi. Yeah, hopefully we get Valstrax. Valstrax could just ult. That would work. So Kwip, she's having a cutscene, and she's going to have a lot of cutscenes, obviously, because Iceborne's all about the cutscenes. We're going to help this other player for a little while, and when she has a quest available again, we'll jump back over and help her. Video Browser says, Lance Counterclaw does need another look. You take too much damage with the super armor while attached to them. It's not worth trading blows with big monster attacks, that combo. Exactly. So if you're fighting like Extreme Behemoth, or the equivalent of Extreme Behemoth in Iceborne, do you really want to risk a Clutch Claw on him? It's like half the time you're well, maybe this is an exaggeration, but I want to say half the time the monster is going to be using an elemental attack anyways, so you're spending all this thought process, all this focus on just making sure it's an actual physical attack that Clutch Claw will even work on, and then you finally land it, and what happens is now you're in this situation where Behemoth might do a follow-up move for very high damage, and it just you can automatically see how that's going to be a problem. You recognize yourself that, you know. It's not good. Having iframes for the entire animation of grabbing on with the clutch claw would probably be a good idea. And then making the clutch claw work on all attacks, I feel, is the biggest improvement. Because obviously, if you just go that far, players will memorize what movesets will combo and which ones won't. You know, which moves have such big recoveries that you'll definitely get the clutch claw out on. But the other day, I was using this lance, and I was showing you guys how we clutch clawed a Savage Devil Joe in the Guiding Lands, and what happened? He continued to use a huge combo, and we actually got killed. We actually got killed by it in the end. My God. Alright, we gotta wound this guy. He's got no wounded parts. Very important we win those parts. Oh, there we are using the wrong clutch claw move. So, Carrie, you just get everything ready and just start the mission up, and I'll join you when that happens. Yeah, just start it up and start killing whoever you gotta kill. Okay, you got Tigrex and Brachydios. They're both pretty fun. Brachy Daddy. That's what people call him. And the counterattack's already so good on the Lance. Why would you need anything more than the counterattack? I mean, the only exception for needing that counterclaw is maybe you need to weaken the monster's part because it's not weakened. But once the monster's part is weakened, you probably would only use the counterattack because the counterattack's already so good. Yeah, Lance needs some love, I would say. Let's get this tail. What happened? Did I get wind pressured? Did you check that gear swap to get one extra slot on your loon setup? Oh no, I didn't check that. I probably should sometime. If I go to do a video on it, I will actually check for like efficiency with the build, especially with me picking up new decorations and everything. I find that the level 4 decorations are they make it much trickier to have build efficiency because there's so many possible combinations of them, and I don't even know what I own sometimes. Yeah, it makes it very complicated. Alright, you guys have fun with this. I'm gonna go join Kwip. Who you fighting first? Bracky Daddy. Gameconomist, did you check that gears? Oh, I already read that comment. Counter Lance is really good. I feel like Lance just using its regular counterattack is really good. Using the clutch claw means you jump in the air, you got that whole animation going on, you get one, you know, clutch claw move on him. The clutch claw move's going to deal like 150 maybe, and then, you know, you're just sort of at the behest of the monster. If you're attached to the monster and he swipes his tail, you're going to get knocked off and not even get the wound on him. Arson says, isn't the lore of Monster Hunter World is that we're a psychopath that wants to murder everything in front of him? What? I don't know if you said everything you meant to say there, Arson. Azen says, if you have one level of Geologist, monster drops in the Guiding Lands can be gathered twice each. Tested. Thanks, Azen. That's a great tip. I would love to maybe include that in a new tip video. Fans Perspective says, Bracky Daddy. You gotta add a winky face at the end. Let's go ahead and join Kwip now. You cannot join the quest until the leader has watched all cutscenes. Perfect. Okay. Let's go ahead and refresh our items. I don't think we need to refresh our items. What do we need? We need level 3. We need some level 3 gunpowder. I was going through that last night. I can't craft gunpowder? Is that the case? Can I buy gunpowder? I don't know what part of the map you need to be in to trigger the scene with Brachydios. Go, oh, I kind of remember it now. Yeah, keep going straight. Just go straight and through that tunnel, okay? She can't find him. So you're going to go straight and then you're going to take a right? So they're still doing the thing where you can't join if the leader has a cutscene to watch. Here, let's just hold this button down. How much gunpowder should I buy, guys? Like 12 billion? There's the cutscene. Wow, Geralt looks so good in every single scene of Iceborne. Kwip's still using the Geralt armor set. We got to get her a new armor set, everyone. You just see Geralt in every cutscene.
So tired of this.
It's almost like you're not even playing Monster Hunter at that point. He is called Brachydios because he started the blast element. Oh, I see. He's the blast element dad. Don't you love it when Brachydios lick his slime all over you? It's gross. Speaking of which, I'm watching Uragan. He's all covered in slime. He's gonna blow up. Look at him. He looks so sad. This is a monster from past games that you've never seen before. And they brought him into the world is what they've done. Here we go.
If that touches me, it'll blow up.
If that touches you, it will blow up. You'll have a little while to roll it off of you, but you have to roll like 6 times. It's very annoying. You're like, So, Brachydios. What's actually good against Brachydios? I don't even know. Let's grab our Solemn Reflection. I really like that. Oh, right. We need the Solemn. Here we go. Lonely Turnip says, how do you have so many items? Do you just dedicate days to go out and gather all day? It's just because I've played so long. Oh, how's it going? Lonely Turnip. Why didn't I recognize your name? How's it going, man? What are we doing? We're joining Kwip.
Why is it telling me how to evade?
Because it thinks you're no good at evading. I'm just teasing you.
It's like, this is nothing at the beginning of the game.
I don't know why it's telling you how to evade.
Do you think I'm bad?
Oh, we don't need to talk to this guy. We talked to him just a minute ago. Jump up to the canteen. Chad's used Lance against Brachydios. I don't know. I won't comment. So we're just waiting for this to ready up. That's it? Okay, well. Grab these two, we'll grab this, and we will grab this as well. Hopefully we get... Oh wait, was that Sharpshooter? Oh, it doesn't matter in the end. All we got was Feline Defender High. I think we messed up. Apparently I was lucky to have joined. Look, I'm the last one to be ready. So, yeah, see the slime on the ground? You don't want to walk in it, if that wasn't obvious. He's hard to fight because he creates areas you don't want to walk in.
I see.
And it kind of makes it harder to fight him.
What are they doing? So do you have to kind of like go find a new area or constantly?
Yeah, you kind of constantly have to work around it, and
He's stuck. Look, he's glitched. Look at his tongue.
what is he doing? Oh man, he was really running there.
Oh my god.
Get him! Wow, that was a good 48 damage it did. It's because his parts need to be softened. You need to get the...
I just did
Slime. That and a pair of guns that'll even make the chef jealous.
Alright, let's catch up to them. Remember that Elder's Recess doesn't work with 4 people in multiplayer. I mean, there's 4 of us right now. I don't know if you're right. Arson says, whenever my friends tell me that is weak to, I reply with getting his butt kicked. What? How to cause a nuclear explosion. Add some coal, some coal, more coal, and patat. What? Dual Blade does good against Brachydios. Oh, interesting. Okay. I don't know why you say that. I wouldn't know. Go ahead and load this up for fun. That's a nice shot. Whew. Alright, let's get this sticky ammo going. So we want to give our team a KO because this guy moves around the whole game very annoyingly. How's it going, Saul Cruz? Handler flirting with Bracky. Oh, look at that. He's coming back now. He's like, how dare you? How dare you? We need headshots if we want to KO him, but he moves his head fast, man. Did we KO him? We KO'd him. Perfect. Put these clusters right here. We're gonna use sleep ammo on him. I don't remember how I would do shoutouts. Oh, I would do it like this. A custom using sleep. Alright. Oops. And now I've reloaded my special ammo, which is not what I wanted to do. God, he's all over the place. That sucks. Right. Dang, dude. This guy's annoying. He moves so much. He's a very far-moving monster. There we go. He's asleep. And we'll wake him up with the wyvern ammo. Wow. Tons of damage there. Tons of damage. I think we just knocked Jessica off of him, though. Maybe we can help with the weakening parts here. Or maybe we can get thrown off of him. I don't think that... Oh, I have impact mantle. I thought this was the... Shoot. Oh, I can't believe I lived through that. Alright, he can't follow me up here so quickly. Do a little bit of mount damage there in case somebody wants to go for a mount. Ouch. He's so annoying when he's all being crazy. I think we just shot McHuman off of him. See, it's so ridiculous that they nerfed cluster bombs so hard when cluster bombs already weren't that good for multiplayer at all. Same with wyvern ammo. It's always been tricky to use wyvern ammo in multiplayer. And it's like, they just won't let the... They don't want the heavy bowgun to have those ammos available for a main playstyle. I don't know why. It's like the... it's not like it ruins it. It's actually one of the things that you find more fun about these weapons. So he's all powered up. It would be probably a good idea to paralyze him. We've already KO'd him once. I'm going to go for the paralysis. Alright, the shield coming in handy. Probably get a paralysis on this next clip if we can land all of it. There's the paralysis. Okay, now everyone gets a little bonus damage. Alright, that might have been KO. And he throws me off with the roar. Take this impact mantle off. We'll grab these slinger thorns. What are you guys saying? Does focus affect wyvern ammo charge on heavy bowgun? Yes, it does. Oh, wait. The actual ammo, wyvern ammo? No, it does not. No, it's always the same speed. It affects your wyvern snipe coming back and your wyvern heart coming back. Let's see. If we're going to throw him into a wall, we need to drag him over here. So maybe he'll come over here. Yes, that worked pretty well. Or we could throw him into a wall over there as well, I would say. Either one will work. Ooh, there's the lava. Nice. Is he touching it? No, he's not touching it. Of course not. That would be too easy. Come on, man. Just let me throw you into a wall. Got it. Perfect. Shoot him up the butt. Up the bum bum. Okay, so I'm tempted to use sleep ammo on him again. I don't think it'll be enough. I think I'm the only one using this ammo type too, so we will swap back over to Sticky and focus on KOing him a third time. That might have been it. It was it. What we can do is we can start getting sticky ammo on him right now, and as soon as his KO ends, some of these are going to blow up and already start triggering up some of this KO damage. Alright, that's a good knockdown. I don't know what caused it, but we're going to go ahead and keep building up toward a 4th KO. There it is. You know, I think we'll just use the cluster bombs on his tail. Oh, we didn't knock anyone away. Oh, we knocked Karis away. Let's go ahead and load up that sniper ammo again. He's ready to be thrown into a wall again. I'm gonna grab this material over here, Brachydios material. We need... What is there? Oh, this will work. Good job. Somebody else throw him into the wall. See, that's why it's nice to have people who know what they're doing with you. Ooh, that's gonna hurt him. Woo! That's a lot of damage. He's bad. Well, that's okay. We have the Rocksteady Mantle now. So now we can absorb multiple hits from him. It's just how it really goes, isn't it? I wanted it. We're missing a lot of health right now because... Oh, God. Because we didn't eat a cool drink. That's the main reason. Nice. Actually landed on him. Alright, that's not going to work. Go ahead and wound his head for everyone. Oh, he's got the sticky stuff on us. Oh, good. I was like, that's going to land, right? I was a little worried it wasn't. Yeah, the explosives cause him to get knocked down really easily. Alright, he is ready to be captured. Oh, he's mad again. He's licking his fingers. You don't want to know where he's going to put them. Nice job, everyone. Where's your meta 50 stamina? You're right. I've got way too much stamina. All right. Nice job, everyone. Hello. Just finished watching Pierce Ammo run against Shara Ishvalda. It was funny because you almost carded many times. I did. He has some pretty large attacks, doesn't he? I suppose what I could have done, you know, it was one thing you have to appreciate about video editing. Sometimes when you want to advertise a certain build as being really good, what you do is you take multiple runs on a non-live footage. So you take multiple runs and then you get one that looks real good, real powerful, and you can even edit it down to like the best moments in the fight. And then you just show people those moments and it makes your build look more legit than it probably really is. And what I did with that particular footage is I just showed what an actual run would look like. I just played it as it is. I think I commented on that a little bit in the video too. Let's see what we got. Stone Thrower Physique. Let's see what you got. What decoration did you get? Connection to the session was lost. I hope they don't mean that for real. Thanks for killing Brachy for me. No problem. Volcana Greysword looks nice. Why is there no Elder Recess area in Guiding Lands? Because they're waiting to add it. They're going to add it in later. What did you get for your decoration?
I got the Venom Jewel.
Venom Jewel. That's not good. McKinley says, you ever going to go back to PlayStation 4? I will. We're going to do that once we've unlocked everything on Xbox, though. It's going to take a little while. HM says, hey, beta male, read this. Recovery up increases the amount of health given from health augment. That's what I was thinking, too, when people were telling me that. The health augment isn't as strong as it used to be. Steel Tiger says, would you be interested in doing a Guiding Lands all monster parts farmed guide saying what does what? I mean, it's just a bit more complicated than that. You're not always going to be able to farm them. I could do a guide like that to answer your question, yes. I don't think I'm going to do that soon. I think it would be better if you had like a document that showed you which monsters gave you what, and then you just followed that document. That's going to be much easier than me making a huge video about it. Cole says, I hope they bring out a map with the underwater area with new monsters like Regaya Kurusu. Alright, and you're starting up the next one?
Yep.
Tigrex. I wonder if there's anything else we could stock up on. Potion, life powder. Wait, you can just buy life powder? I didn't know that. Antidote. Oh, that's new though, isn't it? I can't remember actually. Cool drink, hot drink, stare jerky. Let's buy a bunch of stare jerky. Is the ogre jaw Shrek? Yes. It's not that it's not the same. It got scaled to hear similar amounts despite the damage increase. Anyways, that tip and my geologist tip are all from Cons OA testing, the spreadsheet guy. Nice. He did good work. Cons OA. Yeah, go say hi to him for me, guys. Maybe they will include other maps and guiding lands on the future update. Maybe they will include other maps and guiding lands on the future. Yeah, that's something I've considered myself. Dest Blackout says, whoa, TGC, I thought this was supposed to be a Hunter helped stream. What? Anyone saw that new Ray Jane gameplay? There's new Ray Jane gameplay. No, I have not.
Are you buying like about
7,000?
$7,000?
Yeah, I'm just going to finish stocking up on these. So you're searching for Tigrex. You got to, I roughly remember where he is. You want to head down.
Okay.
Grinding Lands is only great at making players burnt out fast with Monster Hunter. No you. As if you don't have enough jerky already. Whatever happened to your man, Mr. Clean? Mr. Clean, he will leave comments on my videos. He hasn't live streamed in a while. Maybe he's busy with school now. School's back in session, you know. So that's my suspicion, but I don't actually know. Mr. Clean died. No, he did not. Is Kwip a friend of yours, Gameconomist? Kwip is a friend with benefits. Chatswood says, isn't Tigrex part tiger and part wyvern? So the what? Mr. Clean is dirty now. Mr. Clean got dirty and we had to get rid of him. We had to stuff him in the closet. Pronunciation shouldn't be Tigrex. Is Tigrex when you've brought the receipts? Alright, grab some of these barrels, large barrels as well. Stuff we need. Mr. Clean can't die. That's right. Mr. Clean ascends from the ashes as a phoenix. We don't need as many large barrels, to be honest. Yeah, large barrels. Bounce bomb, hot drink, cool drink, antidote, life powder. I kind of like that you can just have, well, maybe not. It's not a big deal. Trap tool, boomerang, binoculars. What if I just bought like a million binoculars? How would you guys feel about that? Glad to see your wife joining you in chats these days, too. Sure. Frankie says, Mr. Clean drank Drano. Told him not to. Hey, stream, what's going on today? Today, we are eating gummy worms and buying 1 million binoculars. Actually, I'm not going to buy these binoculars. I think I will save that for a video. Why don't we buy that in a video? Let's see. Arana bait, gunpowder 2. We could use a lot of gunpowder 2. Have you found them yet? It's the same deal. You're searching for them.
Oh, is that him? No. That's what it
Did I tell you to go down?
Yeah.
You actually go up.
You were like go far down as possible.
You actually go up. I'm dumb. I'm dumb as hell. What I did was I told myself when I was playing to go down, and then I discovered that you actually go up. And then I forgot to remember that part. Yeah, I told you to go down when you actually needed to go up. See, there are the footprints.
Oh, okay,
You missed
okay.
one.
Oh, I see. I'll pick them up next time.
All right, come on, gunpowder. Where is Xenaste? Xenaste, he mentioned in our mod chat that someone in his family passed away and that he'll be busy because of that. So he will probably be back. Normal ammo, pierce ammo, cluster bomb. Flaming ammo, I don't really feel like... Oh, you can buy sleep ammo now. I forgot about that. I got more burnt out from Kulturoth, at least with the guiding lance. There's an actually goals and things to earn. Yeah, I agree. Kulturoth is more of a burnout than guiding lance. You don't have to spend all your time in the guiding lance either, guys. I think that's something that people perceive about the guiding lance is that you have to be playing guiding lance, but it's like the reality is more like you go in there and you unlock some of the monsters that are unlockable, and then once you've unlocked them, you can move on to playing investigations. So it's really more people who haven't spent enough time in the game to understand it's not all about the guiding lanes. Excuse me. This is just HM crying over dead people. What? What is HM crying over? Where's Brashogun? Where is he? Brashogun. Was he in the chat? I believe he was, wasn't he? So people move on, you know. They play Monster Hunter for a while and then, you know, maybe they get a new job. Maybe they got somebody new that they're dating. Maybe they have a different game they're playing. Borderlands 3 came out. I had a bunch of people say, hey, you should play Borderlands 3. I was like, nope, we're going to be playing Monster Hunter. Hey, Gameconomist, you should really consider playing Borderlands 3. Why? Because you're playing it? So, nope. I found him? Oh, you just found him. Okay, cool. Elder Dragon Culling. We'll grab Flora is pretty easy. Hoarfrost Reach. I ironically don't go there very often. We'll grab Coral Highlands. Brute Wyvern Hunt. Orion says, hi guys, I'm Dest Blackout and I love Caps Lock. Dest says, you can't be saying what's in, out, mod chat. Give up your mod role. That's true. That is one of the rules. But I'm the super mod. I can do anything. I have the most mod powers. Let's grab...
Have you ever noticed that you're always dodging something in the cutscene?
Arya in the cutscenes. Chrome Assault. We don't want Chrome Assault. Ogre's Jaw. Let's do some Greatsword. Probably a bad Greatsword build. Alright.
Tigrex's head does not match his body.
Is it too small or... It's too small?
It's like the head of a T-Rex on Dark.
Does it look kind of goofy that way?
Yeah, it does. It looks goofy.
Let's jump up to the canteen. Worst part of the lands is losing levels when you want to get another area to 7. It just feels way too bad. Yeah, I feel like they did that mechanic so that you just couldn't have all of them leveled up at the same time, and this is another strategy of theirs to make you grind a little bit, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't necessarily agree with that part either. Let's have this one right here, Chef Choice Blotter. Iceborne definitely is demanding of your time, which I don't have much of these days. What? You don't just play Monster Hunter all day, every day? What's wrong with you? I do it, look at me. So close to getting Silver Rathalos. So close, so far away. You can get them quickly if somebody just posts them. How's it going, Alfredus? He says, hey, love your channel. Thank you very much, man. Saving Monster Hunter for my retirement. MK11 till then. Mind showing me that Ruiner Nergigante hammer build later? Yeah, if I remember. Have the same hours in base over 2K. I think I ended with a little over 3,000 hours in the base game when you combined PlayStation, PC, and Xbox together. Alright, here we are. It's actually very hard to try and grind up both PlayStation and Xbox. It's very hard to do that because this is a very grind-heavy game. I realized when I bought the PlayStation, I was already done grinding in... Let's go ahead and mark him. I was already done grinding in the Xbox. There wasn't really anything else for me to get other than maybe some Kulftaroth weapons. And so that's kind of the problem we're running into right now. People are like, when are you going to do PlayStation streams? And it's like, I want to do them, but I also want to have all of the weapons unlocked on my Xbox so that I can get to making videos about them. Orion says, can I have $5, please? Okay, thanks. We'll do an Orion fund. Speaking of which, have there been any donations? I don't even know. I don't think there have been any today. Antonio says, you don't have to play Iceborne every day. Play on your time. You have to play every day, all day. If you can't, then you're not allowed to own the game. Frankie says, just searched up what you need on investigations. They go quick, though, like when Tempered Elder Dragons was all the rage. Exactly. Looks like the arm was already damaged. Ouch. Get this temporal mantle on. Ouch. Up. Aww. Oh. Hold still. I'm just gonna jump on him. It's gonna be easier. Oh, is somebody using heals? Oh, that's nice of them. Somebody who thinks they're probably cool for using wide range. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, let's go ahead and start smacking them in the arm. Seeing the new level decorations and the RNG on them makes me want to not play. RNG factor has always been the worst part of these games. Yeah, so far I would say the RNG in Iceborne has been no worse than what we had in the base game, to tell you the truth. In fact, while you're over here thinking that the new decorations made it annoying that you have something to grind for, my take on them is that it actually makes it easier than ever to get the skill that you want, because each time you unlock one of these big decorations, you have 2 chances to get the skill that you want. So let's say you wanted to unlock Crit Eye, and let's say you wanted to unlock Part Breaker. Well, there's probably a Part Breaker Crit Eye giant decoration out there for you, and if you just get that decoration, you will at least get one of the skills that you needed. So I kind of disagree. I think that the grind for the decorations went down with Iceborne. The grind went up for this whole new game mode called Guiding Lands, and that's what you hear everyone complain about, really. Wow, I had some frame rate drop there on the actual Xbox. Alright, he's already ready to come down. Gameconomist, get a better greatsword. I probably need to. Heart's broken. Jays, thanks, man. That's the first donation, Jays. He says, for the heavy bowgun build, it's worth more, but I'm poor. Oh. Thanks very much, man. Whoa, they're getting mad with each other. Mom and Dad are fighting. Stop, Mom. Mom, Dad, stop. Oh, oof. Doing some bleed to us. It's doing us dirty right now. Can we run them into each other? That would be cool. Oh my god, did I just get knocked off by Odo Garen? Because... oh yes, we're knocking him into the wall, even though somebody pooed him. Whoop. I'm just gonna go for the tail here. You see that the tail's been damaged. Probably should have done that entirely differently. Thank you, Gajalakas. Alright, well, that's nice. Maybe this guy will wake me up too. Throw something at me. Nah, he's not. I'm going to sleep. Hey, Dust Blackout, you play Monster Review too? So did I. Quit on Black Gravios because he's super suck. Let's update the Cat Girl Research Fund. Thank you, Jays. I'm just going to say Jays. Alright, let's smash this guy in the head. Nope, he's going to knock us off. Alright, ooh! Scumbag Gachalaka. Alright, so don't forget there's a tail here to carve. So before you leave this area, you want to carve that tail. And you want to pick up every one of these drop parts too, because right now, at the beginning of the game, you have like no materials. So always look for the little white materials on the ground. They're really valuable to you. Good job on Matt. Going for the, going for the wounding. Didn't work that time though. Oh, he still hit me. Oh, that hit me too. How ridiculous. Try to get this tail real fast. Oh, somebody knocked me off the tail. None of us can like weaken his parts right now. We're all trying and none of us are succeeding. Look. He needs to be like crowd controlled right now. See, crowd controls are so valuable because you enrage the monster faster than you used to in the base game. You enrage them right away, and then when they're enraged, that's like the best time to be crowd controlling. There we go. He's exhausted. Nice, there's 1,000 damage. Ah. Oh, I didn't realize he got driven into a wall. Should have seen that. He was off my screen. Did you guys see that bird falling in the background? What was that all about? Oh, we got him. Handicraft 2 would be sweet too. What? He is ready to be captured. Alright, we're going to go ahead and jump down. We stopped him from getting away. Oh! Gavin White, he says, new to the game and just wanted to thank you for all the videos. Quick question, do you consider mods that make the event quests available all the time to be cheating? Thinking about getting mods. Oh, so you bought it on the computer, the PC, and you're asking... I would say that if you're playing on PC, one of the downsides to playing on PC is you have to wait for the game to come out. You have to wait for the updates to come out that the consoles already have. And this is kind of counterbalanced by the fact that when you play on PC... Are you kidding? I can't use trank bombs. I've been put to sleep, guys. Oh, no. Well, maybe you guys kill him. This guy Jalaka's dabbing on me right now. This guy right here. You gotta be kidding me, man. Wait. There's still hope. He's about to be trapped again. Wait, did I get rid of my trap? Oh, what is going on? I'm so sorry. Hold on. I'll respond to your question. In short, I basically do not mind mods at all on the PC. You should play how you want. I would say the only thing you should consider is if you're messing things up for other people. Okay, so don't use a mod that messes things up for other people. Not everyone wants to play with your mods. But if you're playing by yourself, yeah, do whatever you want, I'd say. That's kind of like, in my opinion, that's the biggest appeal to playing on PC is the fact that you can use mods. You have to be careful too because you can finish the game much faster than you intended to. You know, if you just give yourself everything, it's fun at first, but then you realize that you're done playing, like, right away, you're done playing. Oh, I'll help you with that. There we go. Nice job. Yeah, you'll finish playing faster than you intended, maybe, if you unlock everything right away. Part of the game is the struggle to unlock things. All right, let me update that snack fund. Gavin White. Thank you once again, Jace, by the way. And thank you, Gavin White. Second donation today. Is it cheating? It's technically cheating, but who cares? Don't listen to haters. You know? If we didn't cheat, then we wouldn't all share information that Capcom doesn't share with you, like hit zone values. Technically, knowing the hit zone values, technically that's cheating, because the game doesn't actually provide you the hit zone values. Gustavo says, just use the drops, have an indicator mod, and the percentage damage meter mod. The damage meter mod? I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking about on PC? Jays! He says, which monsters actually drop Spirit Vein gems? I could probably look this up real fast. So we got a load screen to go through. Let's see if I can look it up before the load screen's over. Spirit Vein gem. Give me one moment. If somebody in chat doesn't answer first. Alright, so that is probably going to be something I can find out under the top 6 tips video. I have that link to the data file in there, don't I? Wow, that video did really well. It's at 60,000 views. Jesus. I'm on YouTube and it's like, by the way, Gameconomist is live. Yeah, I know. That would be me. Alright, so augment system, guiding lands, monster drops. Let's search for Spirit Vein. He said gem, right? Every tempered monster drops one of these, with the drop depending on the monster's threat level. Gem Shard for TL1, threat level 1, Gem for threat level 2, and Great Gem for threat level 3. Tempered Elder Dragons. Oh, I see. So there's Spirit Gem Shard for threat level 1, Spirit Vein Gem for threat level 2, and Great Spirit Vein Gem for threat level 3, which is a Tempered Elder Dragon. So you need a threat level 2 monster. Let's find out who's a threat level 2 monster. Well, I don't know if he categorizes threat level 3 monsters, does he? It doesn't look like he does. Let me mention, so threat level 2 monsters in the base game were always the tougher monsters who weren't Elder Dragons. And then the threat level 1 monsters were all the obvious easy monsters like Kulu Yaku, Puki Puki, ZZ Yaku, stuff like that, right? But once you got to like Pink Rathian, Rathalos, or Urgon, Devil Joe, those would be like threat level 2 monsters, right? So Spirit Vein Gem, threat level 2 monsters in the Elder's Recess. And it has to be tempered, okay? It has to be tempered. Hope that helps. Close out of that, close out of that. Back to the live stream. Alright, let's see what people are saying. He says, get a mod where you have unlimited Wyvern Heart ammo, lol. Imagine that. Tempered 2 monsters. Oh yeah, somebody already did answer. Yep, tempered level 2, tempered threat level 2 monsters. Tier 2 monsters are all the Apex monsters. Yeah, exactly. Hey. So close. So what are you doing next? Did it say?
A Song of Ice and Fire. No, a Tale of Ice and Fire.
That's the
Velkhana.
first Velkhana fight. That's the first Velkhana fight. Mom, can we have Spirit Vein Gems? Mom, but we already have Spirit Vein Gems at home. At home. Streamstones. What? I don't understand. Shadowcore Ore is from Tempered Elders Investigations, somewhat of a rare drop. I heard about that earlier, yeah. Haven't seen in a while. What? Hey, Walla, been a man. Hey, Walla, been a while, man. I'm sorry, I can't talk here. What does Sida mean in Walla Spreek? What? Can you maybe make a guild how to farm decorations? A guide how to farm decorations. It's funny you say that, David, because I did make a video talking about how to farm decorations. The way to farm decorations is, it seems that you always get one decoration drop when you kill a monster. It doesn't matter what activity you're doing. And then you can trade with the Elder Melder all of your old base game streamstones for a chance to roll for a ancient or carved face stone. There we go. I said it right. And then finally, the fastest way to farm for them is to go after purple investigations. Purple reward, Those would be the special rewards, right? And you want to do that for master rank investigations. Fan says, I wish my girlfriend played Monster Hunter. Oh, wait, I don't have one. It's because you need more of the, you need more Pokemon cards. Ryan says, finally made it to a stream. Missed you, man. How's it going, Ryan? We're just waiting for Kwip to finish a cutscene, and then we're going to try and join her. That's why we're just running in circles right now. Maybe I should be looking at the greatswords. Forge equipment. We could do the Shara Ishvalda greatsword, right? Scroll down here. Shara Ishvalda tree. So we have this guy, and we need this guy. Let's see if we can do it. Nope, we need a Shara Ishvalda gem. We cannot, in fact, craft this. Immovable Dharma. Oh, look at that. It's actually quite stronger than what we have. What other greatswords are there, though? Oh, are you ready? Can you actually be joined now?
Yep.
All right, let's join.
Sure.
You cannot join the quest until the leader has watched all cutscenes. Wait and try
Yeah,
again.
I have to go find Volcana
Oh, right. Volcano will be right in the center.
in the upper part or lower part.
Lower part. Where you're going? You're going the right way.
Okay.
And this time I know what I'm talking about. Ruinous Atrocity. That looks pretty good. $13.44 on Ruinous Atrocity. $12.96. 25% built-in affinity is not bad. $3.90 fire. Ogre Jaw. Tigrex Greatsword with $13.44. A huge white sharpness bar. And negative 20% affinity, though. I don't understand. I watched somebody speedrun with this weapon, and I don't know why you would choose this over a different weapon. Because you've got the Nergigante Greatsword. Is it just because that small amount of bonus elementless damage is better? That's pretty extreme, in my opinion.
Alright, I'm ready.
It's full. I'll let them play. I'm going to keep looking at the greatswords.
How are you?
Forge equipment, weapons. Nergigante Greatsword overall. Yep, that's what I would say as well. Anthony Tran, how's it going, man? Hello, Gameconomist and Kwip. You want to say hi, Care?
Hey.
How's it feel talking into a microphone?
Like talking normally.
Like talking normally? I run the Shara for Greatsword. Hits pretty hard with a good build. Nergigante Greatsword overall. Never actually been in one of your live streams, but I've watched a lot of your stream VODs playing Monster Hunter World on PC. Can't wait for the PC release. Oh man, you got a long wait too. I don't know. Time flies, really. So Nergigante Greatsword for overall. Is there anything that even comes close to that, though? Wow, I'm actually a little impressed by this. Look at this. That's 1,200 and 35% built-in affinity is really not bad. And then the ice of 540 is not too bad. That built-in 35% affinity, though, that's quite a lot. I'm impressed because a lot of the Bariath weapons I've seen so far have not been that impressive. Hidden Blade. It's a lot of purple sharpness. It's a lot of hidden poison damage too. Glavenus, Datura. Yeah, I would say, you know, if you had crit boost decorations but no weakness exploit decorations, well, no, you're not going to have that problem because of the armor. Yeah, armor is going to make up for that, actually. Nyx Razor. This one's really impressive, too, because it's actually reaching just shy of 1,300. And then it does have purple sharpness, you can see, and then 25% and 390 fire. The 390 fire won't make a big difference, but that extra 25% affinity is nice, you know? What is the best SWA in your opinion? Are you talking about switch axe? I'm not 100% sure on switch axes yet. There seems to be a very clear repeating pattern, though, of Nergigante weapons, Ishvalda weapons. Those two in particular just do really well. Tigrex Greatsword. What's so good about the Tigrex Greatsword other than the fact that it looks amazing? What is this? Brute Tigrex? Oh, I see. I wasn't watching a Tigrex weapon. I was watching a Brute Tigrex weapon. Interesting. So the Brute Tigrex Greatsword has even more negative affinity, but it actually has a large purple sharpness bar. So if you had a way to deal with that negative 30% affinity, this would hit harder than any other weapon. So because look at it, it has 1344, and then it has the Elementless, right? Which means the Elementless decoration is going to work on it. And you scroll up here, that's 1344 as well, but no, come on. There's no way that that hits more. So Ruinous Atrocity doesn't have that Elementless, right? It doesn't have the built-in Elementless. And to be honest, the dragon damage isn't going to do hardly anything. It's really not going to do much at all. Well, I don't know. That Brute Tigrex has the purple sharpness, though. I'm just going to say you should be able to build like maybe like Agitator, Attack Boost, and Peak Performance together, or some crazy thing like that, because to adjust for the negative affinity over here, you would think you would have to build quite a lot. You'd at least have to build 3 levels of Max Might. Oh, actually, that's not bad. So if you get 3 levels of Max Might on this to bring it to 0%, right? So look at it. The affinity is negative 30%. If you get 3 levels of Max Might to bring this to 0%, and then you find a way to get Handicraft into the build for the purple sharpness as well, then I think technically it does just do more damage than the Ruinous Atrocity. The problem is you have to play really well to get that Max Might to constantly be active. So that's interesting. Oh, there's another level to it. I'm not even thinking straight. There's one more level. Oh, it's all becoming more clear now. I'm looking at the previous level, which means that it goes even higher with raw. Oh, so this might be the greatest raw damage greatsword in the game, and you play Max Might on it. Very interesting. I need that last level. Don Monstro. I don't think you would probably use this. Lohinzam. 1296, negative 30. Fulguration's Edge with the positive 25%, and Thunder. Not that much Thunder, though. Laguna. The Brute Tigrex Greatsword. I'm going to have to keep my mind on that. Barrett the Great Edge. We got to unlock that last level of the Brute weapons. What materials do you think I'm missing? We'll fight Brute Tigrex. We'll figure it out. Maybe I need to fight him more in the actual Guiding Lands. Raudabon Grindblade. Okay. Brachydios. That actually rhymes. It's funny. 1200 and 570 blast. That's pretty cool. It's just too bad that you don't deal more. I don't know. You just don't deal more ailment with a weapon like this. 570 is respectable, though. Dragon Seal, you'll never use that. Immovable Dharma. Emperor Thundersword with the shocking 720. See what I did there? Shocking. Magdaros Vulcan Blade. I don't know. 1344, negative 20% affinity and 580 blast. Daora Tugril Beg. It looks so cool, but you're just never going to use it. Ultra Wyvern Jawblade. It only has blue sharpness. That's interesting. Consummate Blade. 390 Dragon. I'm just looking these over. Huh. And the Workshop Weaponry. 1152. Ooh, that's really weak, actually. So let's see what people are saying. Teostra Gamma Helm Crit I2. You could also go for Crit Element with Greysword, mix with Master Rank Teostra. Acidic Glavenus has the highest draw, 1392. Is it higher than the Brute Tigrex? Let's get up to that. Lavasia, Thapuki, Nightshade, Rathalos, Bone. Am I missing? Here he is. 1392 with very little sharpness, though. Acidic Shredder 2. So you have a very small purple sharpness bar, though. So one of the things that I've been learning is, you know, it used to be that having a small sharpness bar like that wasn't a big deal. You'd easily build like Master's Touch, and most importantly, your moves on a weapon like the Greatsword hit very few times. It's changed a little bit, though. Now you have the Clutch Claw attacks, and for a lot of weapons, the Clutch Claw attacks actually have a ton of multi-hits. And the multi-hits, what they're going to do is they're going to cause your weapon to lose sharpness very quickly. I also question if it's good for elemental builds on like a typical like raw damage weapon, if that actually helps. But I don't think Clutch Claw does enough damage to justify that at all. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't know about that small sharpness. I'm very interested in the Brute Tigrex weapon. Brute Tigrex. I'm very interested in this right here, but we need to unlock it. Should I make the Odo Charge Blade? The Odo Garen Charge Blade. I don't know. I would need time to look at it. Yeah, I'm very interested in this last upgrade because this is already 1344 with a fairly large purple sharpness bar. And the negative 30% sucks, but with the Greatsword, you actually could still play with maximum might. You have to be careful not to tackle very often. You have to charge your move up all the way so that max might has time to activate. And you have to roll fewer times, right? Or just be careful about when you roll. How's it going, Quick-Witted? He says, what's up? How's the grind going? We're helping Kwip get through Monster Hunter Iceborne story. Thanks for the donation. I'll go ahead and update the Cat Girl Research Fund. Keep in mind, Acidic Glavenus Greatsword can also take 5 attack mods. Interesting. Can you show me that Ruiner Nurgi hammer build now, please? Ah, thank you for reminding. I totally forgot about it. Yeah, let's take a look at this hammer build. Should do a video on it soon. Actually, I want to make sure. So I haven't done this with this build yet. I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to check it for make sure there's no overlapping skills. That's a common problem I run into in my builds. 7, 5, 3, 3. That doesn't need to be on even. 3, 3, 1, 1, 1. Alright, it looks good. And oops. There you go. Where are we getting the fire charm? So it looks like the charm slot's just open, and you can trade out whatever charm you want. Right now I have fire resistance on the build. You could trade that out with some other thing. Captain Morgan says, get on Gunlance, Gameconomist. I've been long shelling that booty like crazy since Iceborne. The buff is too good. I actually agree. Let's go ahead and grab that. Where's my Gunlance build? Here it is, Magdala Hat Reforged. And we need Brute Tigrex. Here's a Brute Tigrex tempered. We could give it a shot. Let's be careful not to... Oh, it's for 2 people. I'll wait for another time for that. I might even solo that one, just to be more careful with it. Because we did it with the people in the session, and we actually lost, unfortunately. He's real tough. Did we both die? I can't remember. We might have both died, actually. Wait, I don't need to talk to you. Talk to this lady over here. Fumlance team. Manage investigations. Brute Tigrex, where are you? Darn, this is probably the best one right now. I mean, if you need Seething, Basilgeuse, Glavenus, and Brute Tigrex together, that's actually not bad. I think this is probably the best one. Oops. Alright, let's see what you got next. Kwip just finished, and she's on to head to the Hoarfrost Reach. Can't remember who you fight out there. Trying to remember. So you're going back to the Hoarfrost Reach. What do you do out in the Hoarfrost Reach after you beat Velcana for the first time? I'm going to mute my mic, guys, because I'm going to open a piece of candy. Okay, I'm back. Fishy says, what's a brute Tigrex? Ooh, piece of ammo. Ooh, piece of ammo. You need tempered ebonjaw to craft final brute Tigrex greatsword. You get it by fighting tempered brute Tigrex. Oh. Gotcha. So, quick quip. Are you tired of chasing after the handler yet?
Oh my gosh.
Would you describe her as hot or annoying?
She's like, I never had a sister, but if I did, she would be my annoying sister.
She would be your annoying sister. You hear that, guys? She described the handler as annoying. Who would you rather have as a sister? This handler or the serious handler?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Serious handler. Not obvious.
Is long shelling more powerful than full blast these days? I don't know. What are you doing, kitty?
Can I ride this?
I guess not. Serious handler is waifu. Quip speaking fact. Kara's speaking the truth over here. Got him. Stop moving away. We still got him. Woo, look at that, 200 damage from a shell. That's amazing. Just grab these materials real fast. You would follow us over here, you piece of poop. Just see that funny looking jump? Oh, we got him. You guys are welcome. A second turf war, that's amazing. Nice job, whoever shot that. My TV a little too loud, guys. Can you hear it coming through the mic? I can turn it down. He just spent like this whole time he just spent it like crowd controlled by turf force. I am going to turn my volume down a little bit. You're just going to hear Tigrex roaring a bunch. Ouch. Oh, got him. Thank God. Sorry about that, Terrorboy. I wasn't gonna miss that because it's worth so much damage. It's like 600 damage. Maybe you should have built Punch Free 3. Man, are you guys ready for Christmas? What is it? It's already December? It's already September, I mean. Wow, I'm going crazy. It's the end of September, we're going into October. And you guys know what that means. That means we're going to have Halloween, then we're going to have Thanksgiving, and then we're going to have Christmas. The best time of the year. Oh, somebody knocked him over. Please run into a wall. He didn't, but look how far he actually went. He went really far. Ouch. It's already December. I'm going crazy. Spooktober, that's right. I'm good on Christmas. Hate that month. Always broke. Ah, sorry to hear that. Makes you feel any better? I was actually always broke on December as well. I had 11 siblings, which meant that we all got about $10 gifts when we were kids, and that was about it. It was still enjoyable though. We always ate really well. Big feast. Really big feast. You know, it's funny, there were so many children in my family that very often on Thanksgiving we would have 2 turkeys, because one turkey wasn't enough for the whole family. You know, you'd definitely have no leftovers. There'd be two drumsticks, and everyone wanted a drumstick, right? So, you know, at least 6 kids would want a drumstick, and there's only 2 drumsticks. So there was a point where it's like, well, we might as well buy 2 turkeys, because there's enough of us to justify it. It's pretty wild. You have too much anger in your heart. Why am I going this direction? There we go. So I've heard people say that all of your base game gear gets obsolete fast in Iceborne. Does this mean that you need end game base game gear to even get through the story? Yeah, so to answer your question, I defeated Iceborne using only the Draken armor. That's how I defeated the story for the first time. It was on the PlayStation. I had my early copy of the game from Capcom, and I was just rushing through the story. I played the whole thing with the Sleep Hammer and the Draken armor, and didn't have any problems at all. So that's what I have to say on that. What did you do? You didn't drink any hot drink. Oh, now you gotta eat those rations. Oh, don't do it. I like that he has like a roar beam. That's actually really cool with Brute Tigrex. Oh, what happened? I didn't mean to point that up. Alright, he's ready to be captured. Nice job. We'll see if we can join Kwip, because she's out doing stuff, but she's on expedition. It says investigate the Hoarfrost Reach and fight the Shrieking Legiana, huh? Captain Morgan says, heck man, I dropped my hunter rank gear right off bat during the story. I rolled with the cheapo defense 7 build. Is the cheapo defense 7 build, I got a lot of positive feedback from that. And then I had like some people telling me that I got hate mail too from people who are like, I can't believe you would recommend defense boost 7. It's like, well, It's not like anyone's an expert at rolling through a monster the very first time they fight that monster, so it's like having some extra defense isn't such a bad idea, and you just get done. And it's very easy to craft that particular set very early. See, Quick Witted says, Gameconomist, why can't you be cool like Rage and laugh at 120 dBs every 30 second? What? I don't know what you mean by that. Dat Booty gets the long shelling, that's right. Defense 7 build was clutch when I got to Barioth. I thought that it would especially be useful against Shara Ishvalda because I don't know what people consider a quote wall anymore these days. I feel like the whole community probably got much better at the game since the base game launched. But I mean, Shara Ishvalda, he can just be really tricky. Especially the first time you fight him. I mean, you're not going to be good at the first time you fight him. I don't know if I can join you.
Can I try inviting you?
Let me send me an invite.
Okay.
You just started a party. Xbox UI, everyone.
Here we go. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be, yeah, my account's going to be offline. It always is. Invite. Ooh, it doesn't let me. Yeah, so you can't. You have to do this part by yourself.
Oh god, there's.
We could trade places. I could play as you. You could play as me. Do you want to do that? You can sit down at the computer. You want to talk to everyone for a while, and I'll just do this.
No, that's okay. I'll play with that.
Is it too much pressure?
Uh-huh.
All right.
I'll learn.
Gobi says, when are you doing a Kinsect bug only build? Very soon. So let's see if we can take a look at that last level of the Greatsword, or if we have to fight that tempered brute Tigrex in order to see it. It's interesting that the tempered monsters actually have exclusive armor because, not armor, materials, because that's not always, it wasn't always true for that. It wasn't like that in the base game, I mean. That's what I mean to say. Brute Tigrex. Yeah, we still can't see it. Very interesting. Let's go ahead and post that tempered brute Tigrex. Maybe we'll do it on our lonesome. I want to make sure that it goes right. So Quick Quip is doing something in the game where we're not allowed to help her. So we're just kind of waiting for her to... She has to fight the Shrieking Legiana. Good luck with that. Shrieking Legiana is awful. However, it's an expedition, so you're allowed to die as many times as you need to get this done, yeah. That's one of the worst quests in the game, because in the story, in my opinion, because Shrieking Legiana does nothing but fly, and then another Legiana joins. What I recommend is just using the Clutch Claw a lot and using your gear a lot.
Okay.
So, for fighting Brute Tigrex, what would I want to use against Brute Tigrex? To be honest, it would be nice to use a light bowgun on him. What is Brute Tigrex weak to? Is it water? Terrorboy's like, how dare you? And your fantasies of eternal economic growth. Let's see, where's Brute Tigrex? Here he is. So it is water, and I believe we have a water bowgun. That would be the Styx light bowgun, right? We have the heavy bowgun. I'm thinking. Okay, we might not have the Styx. Nether salvo. That's normal ammo. Ice Hawk is ice. Blackwing bowgun. What does this actually use? Ah. It's not... Does it not tell me? Oh, here we go. This is going to tell me.
Are they working
They're
together
flaming.
or fighting each other?
They're working together, those two Legiana. They're going to drive you nuts. Promise. I'm trying to decide my weapon, everyone. You know what? Let's go with Shara Ishvalda. It's just so powerful. Well, Loyal Thunder. You know what I like about Solemn Reflection, though? Since it's explosive damage, you don't have to wound the parts at all. You really don't. Do we have Fortitude? Okay, so we have Fortitude, and the reason why that matters to me is we're going to let him kill us. Alright.
Do me a favor.
And we're going to choose... No. I went to the wrong guy. I'm going crazy, everyone. Gameconomist, read my post! He's going to commit Teostrabath. Let's see, what did he say? He said, Tempered Brute Tigrex in the Guiding Lands. Oh, well, you know what? I've already posted this one, and we don't want it to go to waste. So let's go ahead and put together something. Somebody used a gourmet meal voucher, and we're going to eat all these. How do you unlock more gourmet meal vouchers? I don't actually know. Terrorboy's like, let me join. It's too late, Terrorboy. If I did, I would lose one of the quests. That's what would happen, Terrorboy. I'd lose one of the quests. Nothing makes me feel better than donating $10 to Tagback TV and hearing him say Seawick Witted, or $5 to Lockdown 23-in-1, only to hear the same, and then he says, what the hell kind of a name is that? Well, you had me tricked, quick-witted. I almost called you Seawick after reading that. You had me fooled. Do we have the wrong ammo? We have the wrong ammo. We'll run over here. What do you mean donating $5 to Tagback? I thought I was your only love. I thought what we had was special. Let's change weapons. And we'll change back. And now it's reloaded. Let's go ahead and load this up. Just saying, but you can adjust the size of the group mid-quest. Oh, can you? I did not know that. Is there a tempered silver Rathalos or gold Raytheon? Is there a tempered silver Wrath or gold Raytheon? I don't think I've seen one. Wait, where is this guy? Go get him. Come on. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. How could this dinosaur be so dumb? He's just standing in the lava. Grab these Tigrex footprints, I suppose. Probably have that cool drink. What do you guys think? Let's have this cool drink in case he stays down here. When the reload speed is so slow that you need to switch it in camp to do it. Yep. Save a lot of time doing it in camp. He's about to be knocked down. Ah, darn. No lucky procs. How's it going over there? Still alive? Yep, that sounds about right. That hurts. Ouch. Wow. This guy does so much damage. Look at how much damage he does. Dude, did he just do that with this roar? What the frick? Oh my god, dude. This guy's doing way too much damage. Alright. What the f... Oh my god, man. How's that guy doing so much damage? What the... Oh, that was crazy. Well, that explains why me and the other guy lost last time. He's two-shotting. Anytime a monster has the ability to two-shot, that's when the fight gets really difficult. Because two-shot, you can easily get juggled into a two-shot. If you could have any monster as a pet, what would it be? Coral Pukey Pukey, because he's... or she's great at squirting. I don't know. Was that funny enough? Frankie says, that was nasty. One hit after another heal. Right, it's like, Jesus Christ. Dude, we gotta run all the way back out to this guy, too. Get out of the way, Lavasiath. Nobody likes you. Lavasiath is like, no, now I'm your problem. Alright, we forgot to grab... Okay, here's a stone right here. We're fine. Dude, frick this guy and his one-shotting damage. I'm out of them. I didn't realize I was out of the max potions already. That's ridiculous. I'm scared to let the roar actually deal damage to me. Turf war between Glavenus and Tigrex. Gameconomist has bowgun, that's why he takes so much damage. Oh, good point, thank you. Wow, we missed him. We missed him entirely. Alright, let's barrel bomb this guy and get out of here. Part's broken. So we're not going to stick around for that because he's just going to wreck us with no max potions and he's still doing like half health to us. We got to refresh our wow, I can't believe we went through all those. Is it just the case that we didn't save him from last time? Oh, maybe he wasn't crafting it. It looked like maybe it wasn't crafting it. Also, I don't care about impact mantle in this case. Let's pick up the temporal. I'm at 100%. That's nice. Think we care? Alright, we're running back out there. This guy's annoying. Grab this Mandragora since he's making us waste our Mandragoras. Yep, there's the mount. I don't know if I should finish the mount. I don't think I'm gonna. Doesn't really make sense for me to. Look at that. That was a damaging roar. Wow, dude. Wow, this fight's gonna be awful. The problem here is he's dealing so much damage that... Wow, dude. Oh my god. You better slot in some divine blessing in there somewhere. Dude, that's ridiculous. Well, frick the bowgun then. We're gonna go ahead and swap over to the hammer. That's ridiculous. What are you gonna do? He's like doing... He's two-shotting easily. It's like a good two-shot too. It's not like a two-shot that barely comes in. It's like his first hit is dealing so much damage. Alright, we have over 1,000 defense now. Oops, let's go ahead and eat this. Wow, that's just ridiculous. Imagine this fight, but sometimes you get blast blighted and one-shotted. That's Molten. Molten Tigrex. Tigrex making you grab your ankles a little bit. Why did it take me so far away from him? Look. I guess it thinks that this is equidistant. I don't think it's equidistant. I think actually it's much faster from the other camp. Alright, we're grabbing these old footprints at least. Maybe this will give us another investigation. How's it going over there? You think you're close? It's a long fight, isn't it? Ouch. Don't know how much damage that would actually do to me. This guy's ridiculous. Woo, damage taken reduced. Third mount, you can tell he mounts pretty easily. We'll actually take it. This guy's nuts, man. Which wing is the left wing is injured? Which way are we falling? The wrong way. Guess we'll go for the head. Jesus. Oh. What is this fight? This fight's so ridiculous. He's just doing so much damage. Like, this is me with double fortify. There we go. Some real progress here. Oh man, he's about to kill me. Ooh, he's making me nervous. We got 3 of these left. Lavasiath is here. Get him, Lavasiath. Did you get him? Still working on your guy? Shrieking Legiana?
Oh, I stamina bar.
Oh, you're forgetting about the hot drinks? Alright, so the funny thing is, guys, we don't even have to fight this guy. We have to fight Tempered Brute Tigrex in the Guiding Lands, apparently, to see that greatsword. Soften the left arm and just attack that repeatedly. Well, I agree with this, the left arm. The problem is, you also do get KOs with the hammer on the head, so... And the KOs are big damage, because once a monster's KO'd, you get their full Big Bang out, which is your best damage. Alright, I see a pod. I don't know how many pods that is. Nice. What? No slide? Alright. Let's grab this. We'll grab this. Piercing pods? We don't need piercing pods. So let's go ahead and climb on our Raider Rider. Get our whetstone going. Time to wipe out that defense, or whip out that defense 7 set. He's just doing so much damage, it's crazy. Why is he doing so much damage? Oh no. Watch Glavenus do the roar. Yep. God dang, dude, you wasted my knockdown. Is he limping? He's limping. He's limping. I'm not allowed to call in my pet, am I? I am allowed to call in my pet already. Go get him. Alright, we're done. We basically just capture him now. Whoa, that took a long time, that fight. We spent most of our time dead. He was doing so much damage to bows and bowguns. Kind of reminds me of Arch-Tempered Nergigante. I feel like they made it much harder to use bows and bowguns in Iceborne. Like they were figuring it out. Boop. Alright. Jesus freaking Christ, man. It's a long fight, and we died twice. I gave up once we died the second time with that heavy bowgun. I was like, we're out of here. Hammer time. I guess it's a good idea then to have both a bowgun and a melee weapon that you know how to use, because sometimes the bowguns really do a very, very, very good job. Like, Kulve Taroth is a terrific example. I mean, you were just going to have an easy time against her if you knew how to use a bowgun against her. Hey, we got the Tigrex Slash. Oh, I didn't see what we got there. Shadow Core or something like that. What do we get for our rewards? You know, we need the new decorations. Let's see what we got. Hard Intimidator. Wind Resist. Physique. Führer. Bomber. Throttle Vitality. Nothing really that interesting. Still fighting that Shrieking Legiana? It's taking long enough? He killed you? He's tough. If you have a trap and trank bombs, you could capture him when he's close, and that'll save you a lot of time.
I think I have those things.
You can check your item bar. Nah, you don't have those. Oh, yes you do. You in fact do have those things. Yeah, so when he's limping off, or he's ready to be captured, I recommend going straight for the capture. And make sure you're focusing on the right target too. Yeah, that's him. He has the hair on his body.
Right.
You can be tricked by the other one. Jays, he says 28 roars. Dang, dude. Let's update that Cat Girl Research Fund for Jays. Thanks for that donation again, man. Okay, we're still waiting on Kwip. She's still fighting the Shrieking Legiana, so what can we do in the meantime? Collect our login bonus. Kyle says, if you have her leave the expedition, it's repostable as an assignment quest for future reference. That is an amazing tip, Kyle. So, I'm guessing if she had reposted it, we then could have joined her, right? Is that the deal? That would have been great. We should have done that. Let's see if we got any good investigations. So we got Kushala, Velkana, Ruina Nergigante. That's a pretty good one. Look at that. 2 gold, 2 silver. That's not bad. His weapons are real valuable, too. Black Veil Hazak, look at that one. That's pretty good. We'll take that one. Tobi Kadashi, Black Diablos. Here's a Brachydios. Ooh, that's a good one. I don't know about that one. Acidic Glavenus is okay. You know what? We'll pick up the Acidic Glavenus. I'm interested in those weapons. We already have this one, so we've already seen those. Here's a decent Silver Rathalos. Cool. We got a bunch of good investigations to share with everyone. That's what makes these sessions so fun. You know, everyone's able to share their investigations, and this is really nice. All right, we just hit 4,000 blue mushrooms. Let's go ahead and cultivate a different item. So we've got Knollberry, Adamant Seed, Herb, Antidote, Fire Herb, Smoke Nut. How are we doing on Smoke Nuts? 1,300. Hot Pepper, Gloam Grass Bud. We were farming these, but we needed something else. Blue mushrooms at 4K now. Mandragora is at 1,500. Mandragora is real important. Toadstool. I think we need Bitterbugs, right? Yeah, Bitterbug time. So we'll get Bitterbug up to 4,000 as well. Fertilize with thick Summoner Jelly. That one's real important. Bow equals first time easy PK with Anja against Shrieking. I didn't even bring Dash Juice. What? Shrieking Legiana was the only monster in Iceborne that really gave me a hard time. Yeah, I agree. Let's see whose quests we can join. No quests! Don't we have like a full lobby? We have like a full lobby. You're saying nobody posted a quest? Yeah, look, everyone's waiting. Huh. What can we post, though? Ruina Nergigante. Didn't somebody say they wanted Ruina Nergigante? Capture Silver Rathalos. tempted to post the Rathalos one. Here's the Black Veil Valhazak. Well, I'm trying to decide. How much do you want to keep playing after this?
I can keep playing.
Okay, you're not feeling burnt out? Because we're at the 2-hour mark. I usually stop the streams at 2 hours. Up to you. The time's 7 p.m. But I mean, like, after him, do you want to keep going, or do you want to take a break?
Yeah, I'll take a break.
That's what I was thinking, too. 2 hours at 7 p.m., we haven't had dinner. Yeah, I think what we'll do, guys, we'll go ahead and wrap things up. Thank you so much for helping us all. And maybe we'll have another stream with Kwip to help her through Iceborne. Maybe. All right, let's go ahead and save. I just felt like right now was a good stopping point. Yes. It's actually hard. You know, I think that Capcom should reconsider how they designed the story to make it easier to play with somebody who's playing the story. Because they actually kind of make it hard to play with that person because they have to see the cutscenes. And now she's doing this expedition. Somebody just told us there's a workaround where you can quit the expedition and repost it. But it's like, you know, you shouldn't have to know that to be able to play with the person who you're trying to help through the story, right? So anyways, thank you all for watching. Let's hop off now. All right? See you guys later.